16-year-old exposed imagine.
Rockstar Games suffered one of the most brutal leaks or hacks of all time, as 90 plus videos, clips from pre-alpha development footage of Grand Theft Auto 6 leaked. It gave us a lot of insight into the experience that is still probably a couple of years away, as we learned the main protagonist's name, Lucia and Jason. It confirmed other leaks that had come in recent months, particularly the one from Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, which said that the game would be having a Bonnie and Clyde theme. It was going to be taking place in modern-day Vice City, and indeed there would be dual protagonists.
Нещо, което всеки очакваше, ако трябва да съм честен, защото имаше толкова много ликове и даже и толкова много хора казваха, че ще бъде във Vice City, че мога да видя ликове на GTA6.
Arrival at around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday when it was posted on the GTA forums, there's been a lot of question of what's next, because this hacking individual who went by Teapot Uber Hacker, who was also responsible for a recent hack of Uber, at least allegedly, they also claimed that there was going to be much more coming. They said that they had further data to release that included GTA 5 and GTA 6 source code and other assets, as well as a GTA 6 testing build. They also did release a portion of GTA 6's source code. With this whole ordeal, as I said in a couple of videos yesterday and also all over my Twitter timeline, this situation could get a whole lot worse, especially if the GTA 6 source code gets released. This could lead to major problems at Rockstar Games, which includes, yes, internal delays of Grand Theft Auto 6, because that source code, if it does get leaked, there could be problems with piracy, cheating, hackers, and so much more. And yes, Rockstar Games will have to spend a considerable amount of time repairing all of that. But over the course of the last 12 or so hours, we've seen Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive's legal teams being very aggressive with taking down all of these Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. This includes all of the videos that have been posted on YouTube and the other social media websites. We've seen the GTA 6 subreddit go quiet, as they pretty much said they just want to avoid legal issues from happening.
Според мен, literally, Rockstar или Take-Two, не мисля, че са Take-Two, съдиха маняци, които правиха модове на GTA 5. Не ликват source кодове, ликват неща, които не трябва. Модове. Съдиха ги за такива неща. Нали, гледал съм много мнения, според мен, то маняк, дето ги е ликнал тия клипове, няма да го оставят на мира. Те буквално ще го намерят и ще го съдят до дупка. И ако това е някакво дете, как 16 годишно лапе успява да хакне в системата на Rockstar и да вземе GTA6 Development, такова алфа стейдж клипове? То ще прецака цялата игра. Видя ли Rockstar съобщение? Не, няма да я прецакат, защото бяха ликнали source кода на енджина, на който е на Team Fortress, на CSGO и така, и не стана нещо чак толкова много, нали? Оправиха ги нещата. Затова, че малко е fearmongering според мене. Ама за GTA 5 може да е друг случай, GTA, нали, онлайн може да е друг случай, защото литерали играта е толкова бъгва, навсякъде има хакери, отиваш някъде, ако манак ти дропват 3 милиарда fucking shark долари и след това та банват, нали? The way life goes. Все едно Andy Studio да ги хакне. Представи си Andy Studio да ги е хакнал. На един... Как така, бе?
By, users having all of that leaked material posted down on that subreddit. We've also
не може да са зарязали GTA 5 онлайн. Не може.
GTA forums, which is where this leak originated, they have temporarily gone offline as they clean up the topics and all of the posts that include the leaked material on the forum website. And the GTA forums admins actually had originally edited the original post from the hacker. They removed the links to the leaked material, and they also removed the ultimatum with Rockstar saying that they demanded negotiation and such. The admins had left behind a portion of the original message, mentioning the 90 plus videos and clips, and also the fact that more could be released in the future, but that post has since been taken offline completely. Spider-Vice, an admin on the GTA forum, says that we have been contacted by Take-Two Interactive to take down copyrighted material from the GTA forums. As usual with previous games, we will be complying, and this topic will be reopened in due course. Thanks for understanding. And the actual location where a portion of the GTA 6's source code was posted, that has also been taken offline, again likely because of the actions of Take-Two Interactive's legal team. And throughout the day yesterday, there was some rumors surrounding the Grand Theft Auto 5 source code, because that was what was up for sale. Teapot Uber Hacker took to his Telegram announcing.
Според мен ще бъде много по-интересно. Да, в Европа, такова GTA в италианската мафия или нещо такова. Ще бъде много интересно. Ама съмнява да стане въобще. Това даже няма да е GTA, това ще бъде, не да знам, някакъв друг франчайз, те не създават нови франчайзове като цяло. Няма смисъл, защото те не създават нови франчайзове повече. Те просто си използват тия, които имат. Не, че ги ползват, защото не сме получили нова бъли игра. Няма Manhunt игри, нови създавани. Има такова LA Noir, от колко много време не са релизвали LA Noir. Не, че имат инсентив, те много пари вадят от GTA Online. Ама все пак мисълта ми е, че като цяло няма много голям смисъл. Няма да направят. То е USA Studio, мафия, мисля, че се развива в Европа. Като цяло те имат и судия в Европа. Чакам булето. След GTA евентуално ще съмняваме много да я направят.
Saying that he would be selling that, and he would not be selling the Grand Theft Auto 6 source code at this point, as obviously he wanted negotiation with Rockstar Games themselves, and he obviously probably is expecting a lot more money just for that. And it is worth mentioning with the GTA 5 source code, he had made mention that he would not accept any number under 5 figures. And supposedly there was a Bitcoin purchase, just not made by Teapot Uber Hacker, essentially meaning somebody got scammed out of 5 Bitcoins or around $100,000 thinking that they were buying GTA 5 source code, but instead it was actually just somebody scamming them. So serious business, and shows that indeed there are people out there, probably cheating forums and websites and such, willing to spend a lot of money to get the source code of GTA 5, and I'm sure that there's probably been some offers made for GTA 6 source code at this point. But here in the present, as it currently stands, there's actually some doubt now emerging over whether or not this hacker will be releasing any more GTA 6 leaks, and that is because his identity may have been exposed, and also he may have been doxxed, because this individual appears to be a well-known hacker and somebody from the United Kingdom that is only 16 years old.
Ще продължа и сега, ама не просто let that sink in. Някакво... Тая компания е има от години. Я има от десетки години. Идват ти някакъв джигит от Англия. Нали, благодаря ти за фола, брат. Идва някакъв джигит от Англия. И е някакъв окей, измайнал, хаква. Не мога да разбера как го... От кога е започнал да учи програмиране, благодаря за фоловете. Чай, не знам дали това е фолбот или е реал, ама не знам от кога е започнал да учи дали програмиране, за да може да хакне. Просто не мога да го възприема това нещо. Как става това? Маняка от 10 годишен е с лаптопа в ръка и не знам, програмира ли? Тия деца днешно време са много fucking шано. Ракиши индиеца. Ето яко ботване 5 човека. Важното е, че малко от сърце, нали знаеш.
GTA forums, he has not been online or his account for at least 7 hours, but he's not posted since yesterday, when he
Ако сте реал хора, българя за форума.
showed evidence of the GTA6 source code. He had moved over to his Telegram account, and with his Telegram account, very interestingly, last night, he decided to delete his account. There was a lot of question marks about why this happened, and again, it's because there's suspicion that his identity is now out, and soon, probably Rockstar Games and their legal team as well as Uber will be going after him. But the thing is, this is not his first rodeo with these companies or other companies, these billion-dollar companies. And for some reason in the past, he got a slap on the wrist, supposedly. So this takes us to the breached online hacking forums, which came to fruition back in March of 2022 after its older sibling, the Raid Forums, was seized by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. As written by Digital Shadows, which I believe covers all of this hacking stuff, the creator and administrator Pom Purin of the breached online hacking forums was a big player on the Raid Forums back in the day and has quickly elevated the platform into one of the next go-to hotspots on the English language cybercriminal scene. And previously, in late June 2022, the website's owner, Pom Purin, indicated the forum had successfully accumulated data records totaling approximately 10.9 billion spread across 533 datasets, which surpasses the previous records held by Raid Forums, which at the time was 10.8 billion, which essentially means that this is a major hacking hotspot, and they've earned their reputation. Now, the interesting thing about Pom Purin is that they are making claims about the hacker behind the Uber and Grand Theft Auto 6 hack, and they have supposedly doxed the individual behind it, and they're wondering why they have not been arrested yet. On the forums it says Arian, I'm not going to say his last name.
Значи искаш да ми кажеш, че маняка отива в някакъв хакерски форум, където се правят такива неща и след това създателите на форума просто ликват информация за маняка. Какво пише? Arian was released on given 1 month of internet suspension. And he has continued running rampage to the interwebs with recently reaching Cuba and got practically no user data, along with the recent GTA6 source code and video leaks. He works with a team of not so skilled individuals who use him as a front-man mule to spread the word of said breaches. Instead of leaking user data, which can be useful and worth the time, he just causes chaos and pointless breaches for cloud. Bruh. По-добре, че не са ликнали юзер дата.
Under the age of 18, was released on April 2nd, 2022, and given a 1-month internet suspension, he was arrested for his previous hacks. We'll talk about that in a second.
Как съспендват интернета? Някакво английското правителство, какво банват ти къщата да не може да получаваш интернет или да я знам. Никой от семейството ти не получава интернет, защото нали интернет suspension някакво. The fuck? За пръв път чувам, че има такова наказание. Все едно майка ми каза, не може да ползваш интернета за, да я знам, 1 месец. Някакво, what the fuck?
He's continued running rampage through the interwebs, with recently breaching Uber and got practically no user data, along with the recent GTA6. Instead of leaking user data, which can be useful and worth the time, he just causes chaos and pointless breaches for cloud and notoriety. Also, just a quick FYI about this specific post, it actually isn't from the breached forums, but there's a link that has been posted in the breached forums by Pom Purin to it, in which it seems like other hackers are identifying him as, again, the source of this GTA6 leak. So it seems to be multiple sources pointing the finger at him. So if it is not clear what has happened, one of the leading figures behind one of the biggest, most prominent English cyber criminal websites, forums, has made the claim that this individual, a 16-year-old from the UK, is behind this Grand Theft Auto 6
Imagine.
And around 8 in the morning yesterday, which was a couple of hours after this leak went live, Pom Purin had posted on the breached forum saying that if this individual, the 16-year-old, had not wiped his Telegram chat, he would be able to have proof that it is in fact him. Now next we need to dive further into this individual and their background, because they were a part of a famous hacking group or ransomware gang called Lapsus and then a money sign. They were very active earlier this year as they hacked Microsoft, Samsung, Nvidia, Vodafone, Ubisoft, Okta, and others. And we go to csoonline.com.
Как го правят? Как го правят това? Буквално ще започна да уча cyber security, за да видя или да знам white hat hacking, за да видя как го правя. Това не мога да го възприема това нещо. Брат, imagine, или си вундеркинд, или просто от 9 годишен баща ти е дал лаптопа и ти е казал, на ти кали Linux, отивай да чукаш.
Asking what happened. That's because they were arrested. And it has been said the individual, again, behind this Grand Theft Auto 6 leak was the leader of this gang. So, Claire Tills, a senior research engineer at Tenable, describes the methods of the hacking group Lapsus as bold, illogical, and poorly thought out. The criminals attacked renowned companies like just mentioned, and Lapsus garnered a lot of attention for its unconventional tactics and unpredictable methods. Earlier this year, for example, it was involved in the multi-stage theft of data from computer systems of the customer service provider Citadel. This in turn led to a security incident at IAM provider Okta, which is an information technology company. According to Tills, the group then relied heavily on classic tactics such as initial access via purchased or publicly accessible login databases, password theft, paying employees for their access data, and other methods as listed here. Now, again, the reason why this group went dormant is because they were arrested, as Lapsus operations were identified as a bunch of teenagers living in the UK and Brazil. Now, this brings us to a BBC article which dives further into this, in which the
Още не съм.
article is titled Oxford Teen Accused of Being Multi-Millionaire Cyber Criminal. The teenager, who is alleged to have amassed a $14 million fortune from hacking, has been named by rival hackers and researchers as the leader of the Lapsus criminal gang. City of London police say they have arrested 7 teenagers in relation to the gang, but they will not say if he is one. The boy's father told the BBC his family was concerned and was trying to keep him away from his computers. Under his online moniker White or Breachbase, the teenager is said to be behind the prolific Lapsus hacker crew, which is believed to be
Все едно fucking Walter White тук за пред всички е някакъв добър човек, дете не прави нищо, а в същото време fucking криминален мастермайнд ти убива всеки, който види, само за да си защити империята. Damn. То си, от това, което обяснява такива хора, които са в индустрията от много време, нали, cyber security индустрията, това обясняват си речи, че са някакви малки, ама не мога да разбера как някакви тинейджери в Оксфорд е окей, умение на мастия, ама как? Какво е правил, не мога да разбера. Наистина.
based in South America. The
Какво
boy's
учил
father
толкова?
told the BBC, I had never heard about any of this until recently. He's never talked about any hacking, but he is very good on computers and spends a lot of time on the computer. I always thought he was playing games. White was ousted or doxxed on a hacking website, which I believe is the breached forums, after an apparent falling out with his business.
Imagine да си на 17 и да имаш 10 милиона долара, които може да ужас.
Partners. The hackers revealed his name, address, and social media pictures. Won't be going over that. It's not really needed here. As first reported by Bloomberg, cybersecurity researchers have been tracking White for nearly a year and have linked him to Lapsus and other hacking incidents. We've had his name since the middle of last year, and we've identified him before the doxing, said Allison Nixon, Chief Research Officer at cybersecurity investigation company Unit 221B. The Lapsus crew's last message was posted on the channel, on their Telegram channel on Wednesday, with the group saying, a few of our members have a vacation until the 30th of March 2022. We might be quiet for some time. Thanks for understanding us. We will try to leak stuff ASAP. And that might indeed be what has happened now with Grand Theft Auto 6 being leaked and also the recent hacking of Uber. Obviously, the individual did a interview with the New York Times claiming to be 18, but he quite simply could have just lied about his identity, and now actual hackers who have reputations are claiming it is in fact him, and he has returned, and he has done a sloppy job in their words. Anyway, what transpires next is a mystery, because if this individual is indeed this Aryan or his online moniker White or Breachbase or whatever, it's very unlikely we're going to see any more Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. I do fully expect Rockstar Games to release some sort of statement eventually. I will cover that whenever
Те
that
вече
does happen,
релизнаха.
but it does appear that we have multiple hackers saying that this person who hacked Nvidia, Microsoft, Ubisoft, and a bunch of other companies earlier this year is indeed responsible for these recent hacks of Uber and Rockstar Games.
Те като цяло вече релизнаха стейтмент. какво са написали са we recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services nor any long-term effects on the development of our ongoing project. Говорят, че са просто disappointed и това, че продължават да работят върху GTA6 и че нищо няма да се променя, ама са лимитирали коментарите, не знам що. И... Nice. I mean... Като някой 16 годишен вече ти каже, че баща му работи за, да я знам, Microsoft и че може да те бадне и че може да хакне, вече трябва да вярваш, щом такива неща му правят направо. Не съм няма да ликва нещо, те вече са фанали 100%. Абсолютно взето нищо не казват, просто MTPR statement, където казват играта продължава да се девелопва, нищо няма да става. Чакайте просто да е релиснат или да анонсим нещо официално, ама не знам, аз лично много се кефя, като видя на някаква игра в алфа стейджа или бета билд, как работи, защото е интересно, нали, вече големите компании, AAA игрите, как ги девелопват, да видиш дебъг такова, нали, как дебъгват нещата, какво пише, не знам, на мен това ми е много интересно и бих искал да покажа, нали, нещо от играта, ама няма да мога, защото мен ще ме баннат, евентуално, не знам, след като ме баннаха, защото гледах LEC с 10 човека, има и съмня да ме баннат и за това, че гледам алфа GTA6. Ама факта да знаеш, че GTA6 съществува и че през това време, където нищо не се говори за нея, се е девелопвали, е много яко. И гледах, имаше някои клипове, гледах, детайла е много, в много голям детайл ги правят нещата. Някакво кормилото може да се дига нагоре-надолу, такова газ педала, стоп, такова брейк педала също са анимирани. Не знам, има и от това It's all cream или не, just a joke. Също гледах, имаше, както в Red Dead, не знам дали ще остане това, такова, където имаш, нали, да кажем, at gunpoint, държиш някой at gunpoint и можеш да говориш с него или може да говориш с рандом NPC-та.